Alright.
Hello, Adam.
They say the way to a person's heart is through their stomach, and knowing how to grill a perfect steak is going to help you out. There's three things you really need to know. The first thing is how to pick out the perfect steak. The second thing is how to season the steak. And the third thing is actually grilling the steak. The first step is picking out the right type of steak. You want to have a well-marbled steak. You know, the only way that you can tell the flavor of the steak is by the marbling. You don't want it all red. You want the little specks of flat. It makes it more tender and just makes for a tastier steak. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is you want to try and get a steak that's about an inch thick so it doesn't overcook easily. You know, and you also want to have it an even thickness so it cooks evenly. And if you're buying multiple steaks, you want to try and get, you know, same thicknesses so you have even cooking times on everything. The next step of it is picking out the right seasonings, and some people like dry rubs or marinades. If I'm grilling like a skirt steak or a flank steak, I'll put a marinade in it and let it sit for a couple hours. But when I have a steak like this, I just think a little bit of Lowry's seasoned salt and a little bit of garlic powder. It goes a long way. And you don't want to overdo it by any means. Alright, and then the last step is to grill it. And, the thing you want to keep in mind is you want a really hot grill. So when you throw it on, it sears it and it seals in the flavor. And seals the juices in there. So you want to throw it on there, and the key is to keep it on, only flip it once, you know. Some people you see grilling steaks and they just flip, flap. You want to cook it for, you know, decide how long you want to cook it. Usually it's about 5 minutes aside, 6 minutes aside, depending on the thickness of the steak. And then you want to do it that way, 5 minutes, flip it once, other way. And if you want to get the 90-degree grill marks, you know, place it at a 90-degree angle over it, and then flip it 90 degrees halfway through the time. And you want to get a, you know, most people can just tell by touching the steak how done it is, you know, but if you're not a grill master like some people, you want to check the temperature. And you can just go online or look it up and decide what you want to have. If you want a rare steak, it's like 135 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want a medium rare steak, it's 145 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want medium, was 160, and well is 170. I prefer medium rare. That's the way you want it. A little pink in the middle. It's delicious. And the most important thing, or not most important thing, but after you take it off, you want to let it sit, and it's going to continue to cook for about 5 minutes after you take it off. So you don't want to over grill it, and you know, if you over grill it and don't let it sit, it'll be terrible. You know, key is not to overcook the steak. And now turn it like this, and you'll get the nice crisscross grill marks on there. And that is how you do it, you know. And in conclusion, if you take my advice, you're going to be able to grill a fantastic steak. The first step, you gotta go decide what type of steak you want and make sure it's well marbled. The second step is really picking out whatever seasonings you like, and that's really up to you. And the third step is to actually grill it. And there you go.
Let me think of it for 24 hours.
And this is the final product, you know. Perfect.
I'll let you know before we buy chicken. Okay, sounds good.
Guys. And